Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, my people. Hello, everyone. Come in. Come in. We've got some crazy stuff to talk to you about today. Crazy. Crazy. Can somebody explain to me what the hell is going on in Florida? What in the whole stuff is going on in Florida? Missed call. Oh. All right. Can somebody tell me what's happening in Florida? Because I don't get it. Let me see if I can. Just some weird shit going on in Florida, and I can't handle it. All right, let's do this. 2, 3. Remember, everyone, everything that I say, particularly today, is allegedly. I don't know the truth. I'm only repeating what I see on the media. I do not tell lies. Who said that? George Washington? I never tell a lie. So I'm only repeating what I see on the media. The media. Hold on a second. I want to add some things here. Why am I hot today? Somebody please explain to me why I'm hot. We just had a weather thing come through, rain, and then I don't know if it's going to take it all. Shoot. Maybe. I'll try. Just had this weather thing come through. I think I need a wash. Oh, my fan. My fan. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, ciao. I am so grateful for this fan, Angel. You are a gem for this fan. All right. I don't know if Angel's on, but she's a gem. All right. Just let me just. I actually love wiping my face. It feels like I'm in a spa. All right. Where is everybody? Hi, Mitchell. Hi, Sabrina. They're going mad. Florida's going mad. That's why the weather tried to take Florida out. The weather tried to take Florida out. Because Florida is a whole mess, people. Just a mess. Just a mess. Okay, so we've got this nursing school issue. And this nursing school issue, I actually don't know what happened. I do know that some nurses may have gotten tricked or coerced. Now, listen to what I'm saying, people. I don't know if I'm blaming the nurses. I don't think it's the nurse's fault. I think, like, what nurse do you know goes to a school and says to the school, I'm not trying to be a nurse. I just need to take the test. What, come on. The schools are looking for a quick buck. I don't like this schools. So let me read this for you guys. Good morning. I am Tracey Brown. I am your YouTube psychic. I do reviews on hot topics and Real Housewives, something or other, and any other scandalous stuff like this, the Florida scandal. Listen to this. Federal authorities in Florida have charged 25 people with participating in a wire fraud scheme that created an illegal shortcut for aspiring nurses to get licensed and find employment. Recently, unsealed federal grand jury indictments allege that the defendants took part in a scam that sold more than 7,600 8,000 fraudulent nursing degree diplomas from 3 Florida-based nursing schools. Federal officials said during a news conference in Miami on Wednesday. Prosecutors say the scheme also involved transcripts. They provided transcripts for these poor people? Okay. From the nursing schools for people seeking licenses and jobs as registered nurses and licensed practical vocational nurses. The defendants, 25 people, I don't know who they are, I hope they're not nurses, each face up to 20 years in prison. Here's my concern. Here's my... Were they there during the COVID? If I had a family member passed away in Florida during the COVID, when these nurses were working, I would say, sue. Sue the state of California, sue the schools that participated, sue the hospitals that took them in and accepted fake transcripts. Okay. Not only is this a public safety concern, it also tarnishes the reputation of nurses who actually completed the demanding clinical and coursework required to obtain their professional licenses and employment, says the U.S. Attorney LaPonte. LaPonte added that a fraud scheme like this erodes public trust. I do not trust Florida now. And let me tell you something. If any of you have an education going on right now in Florida, and I was an employer, I don't know if I would hire you. Because I just don't have time for 5 years down the line in the next pandemic to watch you not know your job and kill my patients. I wouldn't hire you. I'm just saying. The fake diplomas and transcripts qualify those who purchase them to sit for the national, my God, people, nursing board exam. If they passed, they were able to attain licenses and jobs in various states. My God, people. The schools involved are Siena College, Palm Beach School of Nursing, and Sacred Heart International Institute. I cannot. They are all now closed. Some of those who purchased degrees from South Florida's Haitian American community, they took advantage of Haitian people, including some with legitimate LPN licenses who wanted to become registered nurses. some of those who purchased degrees from South Florida's Haitian American community, including, so they're saying it includes the Haitian American community, but it also includes people who legitimately got their LPN license, who wanted to become registered nurses. Healthcare fraud is a no-no. Is nothing new to South Florida? As many scammers see, this is a way to earn easy through illegal money. He said it's particularly disturbing. Oh, it's okay if it was one person, but it's disturbing that it's 7,600? Oh my God, people. He said it's particularly disturbing that more than 7,600 people around the country obtained fake credentials and were potentially in critical healthcare roles treating patients, especially during the COVID. That I cannot. The selling and a purchasing of nursing diplomas and transcripts. Transcripts are detailed information. I could see printing out a fake diploma and go do what you got to do if you can pass the test. I can't see it, but I could see it. But transcripts? The selling and a purchase, I wonder if they gave them all A's. The selling and the purchasing of nursing diplomas and transcripts to willing but unqualified individuals is a crime. My God, people, that potentially endangers the health and safety of patients and insults the honorable profession of nursing. I don't know about honorable. Relax with the whole honorable thing. Because I don't know if the whole healthcare system takes care of Black people in general. So let's just relax in the whole honorable thing, especially since you said this is very commonplace in Florida. And I love nurses. Oh, listen to this. Look how they added this, which is a lie. They go, investigators have not found, however, that any nurses caused harm to patients. Are you kidding me? You can't prove that to me. You cannot. First of all, these nurses have been dispersed in the 50 states, right? Probably as far as Hawaii and Alaska, right? How does this happen? We have an expert coming on to help us explain her personal experience on what Florida does. Florida is weird. The students paid a total of $114 million for the fake degrees between 2016 and 2021. That means they were there during the COVID. The newspaper reported about 2,400 of the 76 students eventually passed their licensing exam, mainly in New York. My God, people. Federal officials says nurses certified in New York are allowed to practice in Florida and many other states. Wow. Many of these people may lose their certification, but won't likely be they can't be criminally charged. They cannot be criminally. Listen, I didn't go up to the school and say, hey, I need a fake license. Can we work that out? That's not what happened. These people went in to get a license, and then somebody in administration said, you want to make it quicker? Pay me more. I'll get you a fake license and transcripts. The nurses cannot be criminally charged. Really? All right. I got a special guest on today to help explain some personal experience of corruption at a nursing school in Florida. But actually, my glasses are so, all right, I should be more professional. I have to be more professional, right? I gotta clean my glasses. Hold on. Whew. All right, guys. I'm back. I'm going to bring somebody on that's going to tell you her horrifying story about wanting to be an ethical nurse. And it's a horrifying story. Just disgusting. Let me just see something. I did want to point this last thing out. There's this woman here. She's hilarious. Let me see. You guys should read this. It's hilarious. I can't read it now. Hold on. Let me get it for you. I got to read it from my phone. Hilarious. She just gave herself away. So there's this woman that tweeted, oh shit. Oh, let me take that down. Now I'm looking at it. Damn it. All right. I didn't know. Let me get this. One of my peeps posted this, but now I gotta take it down. She'll kill me. She's a lawyer. She'll be like, what the fuck? She's a lawyer. I don't have time for bullshit. I don't. So let me just do right by her and delete this. Delete. And put it back up. All right. This crazy ass woman says, investigating your strip mall fake nursing school diploma, not social media. So this person says the name was cut out. So now they're coming for my license. What am I supposed to do? I have a mortgage and family to support. I passed my NCLEX. Doesn't matter if I didn't. Sweetie, she should get arrested. Doesn't matter if I didn't go through with the actual schooling. No, sweetie, a nurse is a nurse. And I've been practicing for 3 years. Somebody fire her today. I work smarter, not harder. Oh, hell no. Ain't. Nobody told you all go in depth for this degree. You all spelled that wrong too. Choose to now, you all coming for those who choose to work smart. And then somebody responds, yes, bye, and you should be prosecuted, idiot. They also spelled idiot wrong. I can't. I can't with people. Let me see what everybody has to say. Good afternoon, everyone. I believe this debacle will take down a healthcare system. I believe it better. I think it's going to get overhauled, without a doubt. Grand Rising. Hi, sweetie. How many died behind this? Thank you. Somebody better answer that question. Sad AF. Thank you. So much going on in that state. I agree. I work with 3 nurses who got their license from Florida in 2020, and they are dumb as rocks. Report them. Do they upset you at work? Do they bother you? Report them. Make them prove that they got their degree legally. Report them. Anonymously report them. If I was working right now in the healthcare system and a nurse was getting on my nerves, FBI? Yes, Tracy. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. You know I'm always reporting something FBI. I help you a lot. Listen, sweetie, I got 3 nurses here at the hospital that I work at, and they got their license in 2020 in Florida. Now, they are 3 of the dumbest bitches I've ever worked with, and I'm pretty confident they didn't get their degrees legally. Can I please give you their names and you take it from there? Oh, thank you. Oh, absolutely. Okay, their names are, report them. That's not evil. That's what people get for bothering you. I have no idea what this, stop it. Before, stop, what happened? Oh my God. YouTube will be like, "Here's the copyright issues." Then they went to go get a job with fake paperwork, fake transcripts. That's the thing that bothers me more than, and transcripts are detailed. Oh my God. Tiffany, report them. I teach you. Report them, sweetie. All right. Let me bring on my special guest.
Hi, Miss Tracy.
Hi, how are you? This is so exciting.
I know, gosh.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
So, what everyone doesn't know is that we've had a session. In the session,
Yeah.
I said, see, people don't believe how good I am. Nobody believes it, but you proof.
Yeah,
You
that's true.
proof.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, there's going to be a nursing school scandal.
You did. You definitely did. Yeah.
Oh
Quick.
my,
Like 2
quick.
days later.
Like 2 days later. I was just hoping it was your school.
I know. Me too. Gosh. Still going
But
through it. Mhm.
it's okay that you're going through it because I do believe that your school should be under investigation.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I even got some text messages from some classmates wondering, like, they were nervous about it, and they like sent her messages about it, and of course she didn't respond. But it's crazy that we were all thinking the same thing because we hadn't talked
Mm-hmm.
as soon as we saw the news.
Mm-hmm. I think that school needs an overhaul
Yeah, it does.
because
Yeah.
I think the way you have described it is that she purposely fixes the system
To fail
so
us.
that you guys fail to
Hmm.
stay in school and you have to pay for the next course that you
Right.
supposedly
Yes,
failed. She's that type
exactly.
of school.
Yeah, exactly. Like you passed. No, you passed, but yeah, according to her, you failed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this has been a problem amongst all the students going on for a number of years. Now, your school is based in Florida,
It's based in Florida
but they do get nurses from New York
and California.
and they get nurses from California. Now,
And they
I'm still,
travel. They travel here to get us.
oh, that's the other thing. They come to California to recruit y'all.
And New York.
And I'm still not confident on how all of that works. So you're studying online. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, studying online. You go to Florida for clinicals, and then but they go to New York and California, and they hold open houses to recruit students and give your tests and give your exams in your state. But then you go there to do your clinical or so-called clinical, subpar clinical work, which was a total lie. It was rehab facilities, and then she named 5 different locations, and all of a sudden, every day it was we do like online simulations and stuff that was educational. We did have to do our coursework. We did take time off of work, do studying, all this stuff, but the
Yeah.
clinicals were very subpar. It was at no acute care hospitals. We still didn't have a grip on what we were supposed to be doing, giving insulin injections and different stuff like that. We didn't, it was very like thrown together. We were looking around like, what the heck is this? What did we get ourselves into?
Oh my
5
God.
locations turned into 1 location that we were rotating, PM shift, AM shift. It was crazy. Like
When
something
you
needs to be done.
when you came to Florida, how long did you have to stay here to do your clinicals?
We had to stay in Florida. What the first one was 2 weeks, and the next one was like a month.
Hmm.
The first one was 2 weeks. Then we thought we were going to the hospital. We had to dress up, all this, and then it was clinicals
Yeah.
at the school. And then the second time, it was like, okay, you're going to the hospitals. Then it was all these stories about why she's contracted
You
with them and
you
she doesn't know
never
why.
wound up at the hospitals for
No, at a
clinicals,
at a rehab facility, a rehab facility.
but you
And I
never wound up. I just want to be clear so I can understand in my
no,
mind. You never wound, because I used to work for a hospital, and it's my understanding, but I have to go back so many years.
hmm
They had to do like 6 months clinicals in a
hmm
hospital.
nothing, no hospital, rehab, nursing home.
So rehab is one thing. We know you're going to rehab to do your so-called clinicals. I don't know what 1 week or 2 weeks at a pop means. I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound right to me.
No,
And is it 1 or 2 weeks throughout the year? Like, does it add up to 6 months? Give me something
no,
more that makes me
no. Just
understand that this is okay.
mine only added up to a month and a half, and that was it. You're done. With clinical. Some people did week, 2 week, or whatever their work schedule would allow them, but I
Right,
didn't want to
right.
keep coming there to Florida, so I was just like, let me get mine over with.
Oh my God. Miss
Yeah.
Miss Pasha K goes, I know that school. I went there. You know
Well,
this
I wish I would
school?
have known about it because I was looking at so many reviews. I didn't see no bad reviews or good reviews on the school. And she came here, and I was already taking classes. I was gonna get, I was already just sending my application for my LVN. I should have sent it in anyway. But then she was like, no, just you'll be done in 16, 18, 16 months and you're done. Just do this. She just makes it sound real nicey. Then when you're almost done with the school, she turns into the devil and
Now,
starts
I
acting crazy.
no, this woman is I think this is the tip of the iceberg, but it's at the extreme level where it's like fake degrees and fake transcripts.
Yeah, that's
I think
extreme.
that's the extreme.
Yeah.
I think pull it back a little bit, and we got nursing schools that are corrupt.
Yes, very corrupt.
How do they not give you 6 months of clinicals? I don't want you touching me unless somebody tells me you are qualified.
Yeah.
By the way, how do you pronounce your name, first of all?
Ronke.
By
It's
the
Olu
way,
Ronke, but I go by
Ronke,
Ronke.
it's Oloronke, but you go by Ronke, right? By the way, Ronke, for everyone to know, she left. That's how ethical she is. She left. She couldn't take the scam anymore.
No,
And
I
she
couldn't
has
take it
to,
anymore. Yeah.
no, she couldn't. she couldn't, and has had to resort to other means to figure out what to do now, because money
Yeah.
was spent. Good money
Yeah,
was
money
spent.
was spent. Yeah, and I stopped doing all my side businesses and all my other stuff I got going on. It was everybody's just like so like defeated.
Wait a
They feel
second.
so
And
defeated.
when were you supposed to finish based upon this system in this
Last
school?
December, last
Hmm.
year, December of 21, we're supposed to be done.
2021, she was supposed to be done. And it's not just you, it's your whole class that's being victimized.
They're still in it, and she's choosing who she wants to take the exit exam, choosing who she wants to finish the class, and just doing what they just do whatever they want to do, just picking her favorites and doing whatever. And a lot of these people are afraid to speak up. They don't want to talk or report her or say anything, talking about no, stick with her, and you know,
No,
she, yeah, yeah.
no. I know people like that. And unfortunately, the world is just in that kind of mess. But I do want to, now that this scandal is coming out, those same people that didn't want to talk, they're calling you now. Because she's been
They're
championing.
concerned.
They have concerns, right?
They have concerns now, yeah.
As they should. As they should.
As they should, yeah.
I don't want them
Yeah.
touching me.
I
Pretending
know.
like
A lot of
they're
us are
getting through
already
a
in the
legal
medical
system.
field. Yeah, we work in the hospital, but still, that's another role you need to know. Like, we can tell what's going on with the patient. I can tell if the patient doesn't look good. Hey, about to call rapid response. I know these things, but yeah, it's just so frustrating that you spent money with this person and they are just being very condescending and just taking full advantage of their power. That you want your nursing license, they're taking full advantage of it, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. I was like, I can't even listen to this lady's voice anymore. This is sick. It's ridiculous. You don't play with people's lives like that.
I think because of this scandal, because it kind of came out in our session that maybe it's not your school, but I think because of this scandal, you might get your money back.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, because they're like, some of, like, my godmom's like, you need to find another school, this and that, you just need to hurry up and go find another. I was like, it's not that simple. I know, but I have to just get
You want
it together,
your money
because
back.
Yeah, I want my money back. I want something back. Yeah. Like, this
Now,
is too
I
much.
have to tell you, I was thinking about going into a nursing program.
Oh,
Florida.
yeah.
Yeah, because I have my healthcare center that I want to open up.
Right.
And I just figured, how do I open up a healthcare center and not have credentials behind me? Right? Now, of course, it's going to be a spiritual healthcare center, but I think it's okay to have some educational. I was going to go after my LPN. I don't need my BSN. Over here in the Virgin Islands, they only do the BSN.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they want you to do your BSN too, but here in California, but they'll accept you as long as you're enrolled in a BSN program. They'll accept you with your ADN.
Got it. So I don't want to be a nurse in a hospital. I just figure the education behind nursing would be better for my healing center.
That's what I want. I want the education so I can go into another field. Me too.
Yeah, or I like in administration. I have to tell you, I think you would be wonderful in administration, because this is going to get overhauled.
I work in admin staffing at my job too. I do that a lot.
You already
Yeah,
have the experience.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I am so proud of you for taking a stand by yourself.
And your guidance helped too. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. And, sometimes I get people that listen, right? And out of fear, I get people that don't listen. But you listened.
Yeah, it took me a minute, but I did.
But that's okay. But the one thing I loved about you is that you kept calling back and kept calling back. And I let spirit, speak to you.
Yeah.
Until one day she just called and she was like, I left.
Yep.
And now look what's happening.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
that
get caught
definitely.
up in that. You're so
Mm-mm.
much better taking a stand and fighting her from the outside in. But now it's going to be easier. So some people are saying
Yeah.
Florida is known for pop-up shops, which is where I was thinking about going, because in the Virgin Islands, they only have the BSN. I only want that vocational degree. I was thinking about going to Florida, but now I can't. I can't. I will not wind up at a place that
Mm-mm.
compromises my skills. I won't do it.
No.
The problem is that it's an ADN program, and most hospitals don't want to endorse them. They rather endorse BSN programs, fake BSN programs. I'm
My
saying,
hospital will pay for any education. It doesn't matter if it's ADN, BSN, as long as you're going back to school. California, they're not thinking, oh, it's a pop-up school. That's not their thought, because they
mm-hmm,
cracked down on those schools here 18 years ago. They cracked down on all those schools, and you have to be accredited and everything. And this person lied and said they were going to be accredited within 3 months. So we were tricked, like really tricked, with like a lot of fibs.
what does accredited mean? I Googled it. Is it okay if I show the name of the school?
Accredited means accredited means you were able to transfer those, their credits are transferable, and you're recognized by the United States, and you can transfer those credits to another school. But if it's
Right.
not, it
I don't
brings on all
see
kind of problems.
accreditation here. I don't know. Maybe I don't know nursing accreditations, but it says licensed and approved by Commission for Independent Education. Is that something that's normal? This is what
Mm,
Google said.
I don't know. I've never heard of
That's
Commission for
interesting, huh?
Independent Education. See, yeah, I've
I'm
never
gonna
heard of
send it
that.
to
I
you.
mean,
I'm gonna send it
maybe
to you.
that's the state. They're approved by the Florida, but they're not. It doesn't say accredited on the nursing board, Florida nursing board.
It can't be accredited because she would say it.
Yeah, she would say it exactly.
When
Exactly.
you're
Yeah. Mm.
accredited, you brag that you're accredited.
Oh, she would. Yeah, she's a bragger too. A bragger. She gonna
This
brag
does
about
not
it. You
say
already know.
accredited. It says
Yeah.
Commission for Independent Education. What is that?
Yeah.
Look
She's
it up.
supposed to have been
Look it up.
accredited for about almost 3 years now, and
Well,
nothing.
she did not update her website.
Yeah.
Um, the name of the school, let me see. The name of the school is Sunrise School of Nursing. Sunrise School of Nursing. Here's their motto. Listen to this. Welcome to the Sunrise School of Nursing. We are pleased that you have chosen Sunrise School of Nursing to assist you in the pursuit of your academic and career goals. First of all, it sounds like a horror movie from Jump. Just the
Yeah.
wording sounds like a horror movie. We know that it does. It sounds like a horror movie. We
It
know
is.
that
It's a nightmare.
dreaming, it is a nightmare. It was your horror. We
Hmm.
know that dreaming about tomorrow's goals does not bring them to you. What? Today, the sun has risen to light your path as you begin your journey toward becoming a nurse. What?
Yep. Nope.
What kind of wording is this? It feels like the plane. The plane.
Yeah.
Rest assured that Sunrise School of Nursing will be along with you with every step that you take toward reaching that destination. We pledge to you our commitment, support, and assistance in making your dream a reality. Welcome and thank you for placing your trust. See, that's what I don't like. In our hands. Kind regards, CEO and Director of Nursing. Whew, child.
Hmm. Shame. So
It
sad.
is mortifying. It is mortifying. I don't know what CIE means, and this is their location. I don't like anything that says plantation anyway. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yes. I don't like
Oh, it's a
plantation
nightmare.
blind.
Yeah.
I don't like the name plantation for a city. Did I show everything? Oh, this is my favorite part when I checked out her website. Rest, but never quit. At sunrise, every soul is born again.
Oh
Muhammad
my
Ali.
God.
Muhammad Ali.
Mm-mm-mm.
That is some subliminal messages to some black folks if I ever
Mm-hmm.
saw one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sad.
I am mortified. Mortified. Florida is known for, oh my God, the problem. Okay. I am mortified. And all the doctors are residents straight out of school practicing innocent people a lot. Okay. All right. And they call, okay. Oh, the same school I think they went to. I remember them taking for vacation for clinicals. Yeah, well, in my state, New Jersey, this particular hospital, 75% of black people end up, okay, you guys are driving me crazy right now. This needs to be overhauled. This needs to be talked about and overhauled.
It does. They are just being too quiet about it. It's just ridiculous. It just makes me so mad that they're not saying anything.
I think the FBI that's handling this case needs to be notified. Because I think what's going on here is bigger than you and I.
It is. It definitely is. I'm seeing that. It is
I
bigger
think
than me.
the healthcare system has not been watched. I think during COVID, it's been watched even less.
And these schools need a revamp. They need a revamp. It's the healthcare is to help people. It's not to abuse the students and beat them into submission and everything. That's the
And
nightmare.
trick
Nobody
them
wants to
into
do it.
getting degrees.
Into
Yeah.
degrees, and nobody wants to do it anymore. Nurses are leaving the field left and right. They're sick of all the abuse. It's like you get abused in school, you get abused at the workplace. It's just, how many beatings are you supposed to take, and you just want to take care of those patients?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your experience, but I just want to say also how proud I am. You're an example of doing the right things. And it doesn't look pretty today,
Yeah.
but there's victory at the end. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I feel your pain, but you know, honey child, I'm a fighter.
I know, me too. When I get mad, I come off as like quiet and
You do.
reserved, but when I get mad, I'm like, oh no.
You do.
People start laughing. They're like, oh, you didn't know. I'm like, oh gosh, that's that fire. That's the fire.
Yes.
So,
Well, my prayer for you is that you get this resolved, you get your money back. Have you emailed her since the scandal?
no, some other students have, but I'm not in contact with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to email her and say to her, I want my money back in full.
Okay.
I have to go to another school. Give me my money back.
Give my
Don't
money
be
back. Yeah.
afraid.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to be very, very clear with our language.
Right.
I want my money. I want a full refund. Period.
Period. Okay.
All right, sweetie?
All right. Okay.
All right. This is no need for this to be a reading today. This was a discussion about what's going on in Florida, this whole
Yeah.
thing. Or unless you want me to read, will there be an overhaul in nursing? Do you want me to see what that looks like?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Oh, please. I would love to. Will this scandal cause... I wonder how they found out, because I do feel like this investigation might have been going on for a while. I don't think this popped up overnight.
I don't know how. I was thinking also how they found out as well. Somebody must have reported it.
I feel like one of the federal agents applied to the schools.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody must have reported it to the Federal Trade Commission, and they said there needs to be an investigation. And then there's also some angry comments on Google about the school saying this is a scam school, and when are you guys going to get busted? So there's
About
they
your
got
school?
about those other schools, not my school, about those other schools. There, I was reading the
Oh.
Google reviews, and they were talking about how, um, I guess I don't. It looks like they screwed some people over because they got on Google and said, "This when is people going to find out about this scam school?"
Mm,
So yeah, it's not like they were just they were being sloppy about it. They were just willy nilly
right,
taking anybody.
right. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about the U.S. healthcare system. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. The U.S. healthcare system is your system, Father God. It's your love. It's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, let me just push you back a little bit so we can look at what I have to say. The first thing I'm getting is liberation, breaking free from negative attachment. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
It's embarrassing for the healthcare system. And it's so embarrassing that I think patients are going to start asking, are you qualified? Patients, watch,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. There's a huge entanglement in the healthcare system. And it's been going on more corrupt in the last 5 years. It's a huge entanglement. I feel like it's been going on for the last 10 years. One of my schools in California, the kids, they got all of their government monies, right, from the kids.
hmm
And then one day they went to school and it was no more.
Oh yeah, that happened to a lot of schools. Yep, in California, I remember that.
You remember that, right?
I do because I went. Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I went
Mm-hmm.
to one. I was like, oh no way, I can't go here. And a couple months later, they were shut down. She said if it was to ever close, you'll get your money back. And she was looking at the glass, staring at the glass. She wasn't looking at me. And the next thing you know, it was gone.
I
Took them
don't
about
want
three
some of the
years.
students to get their monies back.
No, yeah. Oh no, you wasn't gonna get your money back. Yeah, that's why we didn't even go. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah.
Uh, it's got to get overhauled. Emotional cleansing. The system is sick.
Yes, it is.
It's standing
Amen.
upright, but the system is sick.
Yeah, it is.
It's corrupt. The whole system is corrupt. And when I say corrupt, guys, I mean it's corrupt from Florida to California to Hawaii. The system is
hmm
corrupt. I remember during the COVID, they took the opportunity. Listen to how crazy this was. During the COVID, they took the opportunity to close down rural hospitals. Rural
Oh
hospitals.
wow.
And if you're a hospital in a rural area, the next one is 30 miles away.
Well, yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
They shut rural hospitals down during the COVID and said they did it for it's like for the benefit. But I know what they did. They shut them down so that all the monies could go to the bigger hospitals.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They've got to get back on firm foundation because they're just messed up right now.
Yep.
Tiffany wants to know the nationality.
Of Haitian. Mm-hmm.
Of the
Haitian
director?
owners. Yeah. It's a family-owned business. They are Haitian.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That took me by surprise. I don't know why I thought you were going to say something else and not white. I thought it was another nationality.
Yeah, no, they're Haitian. That's why when I read that article, I was like, whoa. I was like,
Mm. Renee Hodges said, in Houston, there are so many empty hospitals. I believe you, sweetie. Look, isn't it a surprise too? Wow. This makes me so concerned. Recognition and reward. They've got to get back to people trusting them. So these people have just made it harder to become nurses.
yeah.
You know what? I was talking to, it wasn't you, it was another client. And I said to her, they don't want you anymore. She was trying to get back in, but she was having some complications. And I
Oh,
said,
okay.
they don't want you anymore. I said, they're trying to get rid of nurses. They don't want nurses anymore. I can't explain what that meant at the
Uh-huh.
time,
Uh-huh.
but something about the nurses that they have, it's like they want to, they already want to change the system up, but they can't change the system up. But COVID has made it possible to possibly change the system up. So the way I saw it in another reading is that they're purposely getting rid of nurses. Now, maybe what I meant by that is they want to get rid of the mature nurses.
Oh, yeah, they did. They've been doing that for years.
Okay.
They wanted the younger ones to come in because the old habits with the older nurses, they wanted to
Right.
get rid of that. They did. They pushed them out. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they want to get the
Yeah.
young nurses in there.
Yeah. I got that in a reading, that understanding that they've been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said to her, I was like, they don't want you. That's why they're giving you a hard time.
Yeah. It's true.
All right. So much deception, guys, in the nerve care system. So much deception. There's a man, I don't know who this is, probably government, who's in charge of politics and the system, the healthcare system in politics. Oh, there is rampant sneakiness. So,
Mm-hmm.
with what we just discovered is fake degrees and fake transcripts, right? There's other sneaky stuff that's coming out of this. And I have to tell you, some hospitals know this.
Yeah.
Some hospital officials are purposely hiring nurses knowing the corruption.
Oh, wow.
So the hospitals are not going to be able to play innocent. Some
Yep.
of them are in bed with these nursing schools knowing there's something, there's an official, I don't know if it's HR or VP of nursing or something like that, but there are some people in some hospitals that purposely took from certain schools over other schools because there was a kickback. There was a financial kickback. 。 . 。 . 。 . .
.
。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . . . . . 。 . . . 。 .
.
The corruption is massive. It's massive. It is so bad.
It is, yeah.
Tiffany says, yes, the seasoned nurses are too smart. They want them out, right? This is an employment card, but I feel like there's going to be a different direction now with employment now. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but it almost has to happen immediately.
Yeah, something needs to be done.
Will they get an overhaul? Absolutely. And again, I get this same man, all right, plus another man. This is about the finances. Oh, this is about government finances. Oh, you know what they're going to do? They're going to stop the government loans to these schools. They're going to stop. Listen, at this stage of the game, y'all need to know, no one cares. They don't care about nurses being made and had. They're not doing it anymore. They're going to stop the government loans to the schools. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, when I went to school, right, the government loans were given to us. I don't know if this happens anymore.
Like reimbursement, yeah. They do that, yeah.
No, it was given to me in my name. I had to pay for the school.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
to pay. Yeah,
so it still happens that way.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's not from your workplace, from the government.
Oh, through the government. I don't know if they do that. I don't know, yeah.
When I went to school, the government loans was given to you in your name. You pay. The only requirement is that they made you pay for a year's worth of schooling, right? So 24 credits, 12 the first semester, 12 the second semester, because it depended upon how much you got.
Right.
So if you got a full-time loan, you had to register full-time.
Full-time,
there were part-time loans, but and it wasn't a loan. Remember, they were grants, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And depending upon the school that you went to, if you had money left over, no one cared. You could buy a car with it. You know, you pay your books with it. No one cared. Now the money goes straight to the school.
Oh, yeah, they need to stop that.
They're gonna stop it.
Yeah, because it's just a cash mill.
It is. They will stop it. First of all, it's going to get stopped completely. So the education system for nurses is going to get stifled. And people are going to see that. They're going to apply, and they're going to have hard times getting grants.
Getting grants, yeah.
Because the grants will not pay, because now they're going to say, we don't trust the school. All right? They have to find a new system. This feels like a new home, but it's not a new home. It's a new development in the system that makes everyone happy. However,
That's good, yeah.
The joke is on everybody, because right now the government has already divvied out the money that they need to divvy out for any infrastructure. They don't have extra money anymore. They're going to gladly withhold this money.
Right.
And use it for other things, because they're going broke with Ukraine.
That's true.
We're $31 trillion in debt. So for right now, the healthcare system is going to be stifled. They're going to have to deal with the system the way they have to deal with it. It has to get overhauled, which it will get overhauled, I promise you. But there's so much corruption. The healthcare system in America is bad.
Yeah.
And it's been kept a secret for so long. I am so sorry.
Thank you.
Renee, I would say, Renee says, I hope I can get some loans for ultrasound technician. I would say do what it takes right now, today. The system's not being overhauled yet.
Yeah.
So do what you can right now, today, to get your loans. Other than that, or your grants. I'm not talking about loans. I actually mean grants. Other than that, you're in trouble. Well, they are. Remember, if anybody remembers, I said they were coming after nursing homes because that's where COVID hit the hardest. So now this is just the whole healthcare system. Remember, I said that's where COVID hit the hardest, the nursing homes, and they have to overhaul that system.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions, sweetie? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Ronke?
Um, no.
No. Oh, I accidentally pulled two cards. I'm just going to go ahead and use both cards. Let me just see what they say. I'm going to leave this. Okay, I'm going to leave this. Got two cards here. I'm Catricia. Oh, hi, sweetie. They treat them bad in the nursing homes. I don't want to hear that. That makes me sad. Upside down priest. Right side up guide. Let me read upside down priest first. Violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual ideology. And that goes for the schools. That goes for the schools. When I come to the school, I expect to be educated well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Upside down priest manifests as the ability to live according to one's own teachings, especially in lapse of personal morality, or using qualified authority to control people for personal gain. That sounds exactly like her.
Mm-hmm.
What a crappy piece of work. Right side up guide means represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. This has to be divine intervention, right?
It is. Yeah.
The healthcare system is, it's one thing if COVID, a pandemic, took people down. But to be honest with you, the healthcare people, the healthcare system stopped caring about whether or not people were going to live through the COVID.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you, they would be like, well, the respiratory's so low, we might as well take them off of oxygen or support, and would call family members who could not be there and take people off support, that if they just worked a little harder. But what they found was that many patients could survive, but sometimes it took them 3 months to survive, and they didn't have a
Right.
bed for that.
That's true. Yeah.
And so they had family members that could not be in the hospital because of the rules and regulations put, and they made decisions on the patient's behalf, and then called the family members and said, they're not going to make it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I know.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. They did that to my friend's husband.
Is she okay?
She's struggling.
Mm.
She is. tough.
I'm so sorry. That kind of stuff was rampant in the
Because they
hospital.
were supposed to call before and they didn't call us before, like, oh, they played like they forgot and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah, horrible.
Called
And we
before
were
they
there with her.
dismantled him from
Before they
the
dismantled him, yeah, we were supposed
machine.
to go with her, yeah, to support her. We were supposed to go. We were waiting by the phone. We were at her house waiting. And they were like,
And
she
they
was like,
just
wait,
did it?
you undid it? Yeah. They was like, wait, she unplugged everything? And like, well, how could you? You were supposed to call me. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. Just exactly what you said they did.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a year in January this month that it happened.
I have to
Yep.
be honest with you because I have many clients that are nurses, right? And I have to be really honest with you. A lot of times they did it for the beds.
Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah. I believe it. So sad. So sad.
Tiffany goes, Miss Rocky, please contact that itch and let her know I want my money back.
Tiffany, believe me, she's concerned. I have, like, I'm going to contact her, but she's concerned. I have definitely taken proper steps with her. I'm not
You
playing.
know, I have to tell you, I hear you when you say she's concerned, but I think you need to send out an email to her
Hmm.
aggressively, right? So I think you have to say, I went through the system. I'm not comfortable. I want my money back. You already know this. I want my refund in full. First letter. Second letter needs to be, I'm appalled to find out about everything that's going on in Florida. I think it's time that I contact the FBI.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to do that.
Third letter, I will contact the FBI. I want my refund. I don't want nothing to do with you. I just want to walk away from you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Guide.
you, Tiffany.
Guide. Teacher of beliefs and practices, as well as spiritual principles of seeing the divine in every aspect of life. You don't have to be a professional preacher or guru to have this archetype, right? So you can be a director, a politician, to see that people act spiritually correct. Look for a continued pattern of guiding others based on spiritual insights. So it's interesting that I pulled two cards that are very relatable. They are going to get re-educated and re-guided. Is it going to increase the shortage of nurses? Yes, but the trick is they were doing that anyway.
Okay.
They just now have a good excuse why there's going to be a
Why
shortage of
there's going to
nurses.
be, yeah, that's true. They're looking for an excuse.
They were doing it anyway because they were getting rid of the old folks. And by the way, most of them weren't old. I'm not talking about women that are 65 because most people go into nursing from their 20s. These are like 35, 38, 40-year-old women they want to get rid of.
Yeah.
So Sin W says, yes, let her know you'll be contacting the FBI. But say it in such a way where you're like holding off. Like, that's not what you want to do. I just want my refund.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
put that together. Yeah.
All right, sweetie. Thank you for
Okay.
coming on and telling your
Thank you
personal
for
story.
inviting me. Thank you for
You're
inviting
quite
me. Yeah.
welcome. But I just want
Yeah.
to go
So
back
fun.
over this one more time, and you're quite
Okay.
welcome. And that's what my channel is for, right?
Yeah.
My
Oh my
channel's not
gosh.
for Real Housewives of this, that, and the third. I mean, if they do something crazy, I debunk it. I can tell you when a housewife is lying.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
about gossiping, right? I'm all about like what the hell is going on psychically, right?
Right.
But if I
Exactly.
can
Yeah.
use my platform to save, and see, that's where I know I'm going to get blessed, right? People don't understand why I
Yeah,
get
to
blessed
save people time
because
and
I'm saving
money.
people.
That's
Yes.
right. You are. You are. You are definitely doing the Lord's work.
Thank you. Doing the
Amen.
Lord's work. So, everyone, do not attend Sunrise School of Nursing, and everything in this video is allegedly. But
Allegedly,
I
yeah.
would have to
Allegedly.
encourage you, do not take your good, hard-earned loans, monies from
No.
work, grants, and go to this school. It is over. All right, sweetie.
Thank you
Thank you, Ronke.
so much.
Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.